Here with Emily Campbell for her rants for this week. So, Emily, with it being Nick Riewoldt's 200th game this week, the Saints should be out firing. Can you tell us a bit about Nick Riewoldt's career to date?
Nick Riewoldt has come a long way since he started with St Kilda. He was 18 or 19 when he made his debut, and look, he has become a fantastic leader, a fantastic captain. He really lifts the boys, and he's willing to help them whenever they need. He's just such a fantastic leader. He's always playing from the heart. He's always trying to do the best he can. And the fact that we haven't won a game this season and it's his 200th game, he's really not going to let the team or the supporters down. The boys are really going to fight for the ball. They're so desperate to win a game. And like I said, it's Nick's 200th and they're really going to do it for him.
Okay, so we've got a few changes, obviously. The biggest one would be Lenny Hayes out for the season. How do you think that's going to affect the team?
Look, I think it will affect the team, but look, we have so many great players like Nick Del Santo, Lee Montagna, who basically are midfielders as well as Lenny. Lenny will be sadly missed, but we really wish him a speedy recovery and hope that he's back for finals. And yeah, all the best, Lenny. Just take it easy, and I have confidence in you that you will recover quickly and you'll be back 100% for finals.
And Stephen Baker's the latest one on our injury list. What can you say about that?
Yeah, well, Stephen Baker, look, he's been playing really well. He's had a good year so far, and it's a shame that he'll be back before the end, before the finals. That's guaranteed. So I'm not too worried about that. I don't think the supporters are either.
Okay, and our debutant, Alistair Smith, what can you tell us about him?
Alistair has been performing very well in the reserves, and yeah, he's very fast, and I've seen him play, and he's always been playing really well in the centre, and yeah, a lot of the supporters and the team think he'll play really well this week.
Okay, and two of your favourite, Rhys Stanley and Jack Stevens. Yeah, they come back in for the first game of the year.
Yeah, I'm very excited to have them back. Jack Stevens is unbelievable. He's very fast. He's always, he tackles hard. He's just so hard at the ball. And, he was up against Geelong players who are quite talented when we played them last year, and he kicked, 2-3 goals in a row. Had a fantastic game. Rhys Stanley is going to be the next Riewoldt. He was 18, 19 years of age. He has played spectacular. Last year, when he made his debut, he impressed all the supporters and the team. He's so fast. In fact, he's the fastest player in the AFL, and he has a long way to go. And I mean, he's played well every game that he's been playing, so I have confidence that him and Jack this week will do well.
And Snyder coming back, that must be a relief for the forward line.
Oh, absolutely. We've really missed Snyder in the forward. Out of our goal kickers, he's, I think, the best out of the team. I think Snyder's the one that's kicked the most accurate goals, as I can remember. He's fantastic. He's very fast, and every game he just scores a ripper of a goal, and I'm just looking so forward to watching him play.
And Blake being omitted, that must have been a shock to you.
Oh, that was just a disgrace. I cannot believe Ross Lyon. He just dropped Jason Blake, and I mean, he played well the past few games. What was he thinking? But look, unfortunately, that's AFL and not everything's fair. But I was quite surprised because Blakey played a lot better than other players, and some of the other players that, were playing shocking the last few weeks, they just haven't got dropped. And Blakey was the one that kicked the goal, which I think drew us against Richmond. So I still don't get why he was dropped.
And what about the fact that Justin Kosicki was named on the extended bench, but he's still not playing? surely he could help Nick out with the goal kicking.
Yeah, absolutely. We're really missing Justin. You know, when him and Nick play together, they really work as a team. And, you know, when they're on fire, they are just unbelievable. Both of them just work so well together in the forward line, and we've really missed Justin. You know, he should have been playing back when we played Richmond last week, and I really hope he's back this week or just ASAP.
And the coming of age of David Armitage, how have you found that?
Armitage is fantastic. You know, he's, again, one of the young boys, and he plays so well. He scores a ripper of goals. Last week he scored a fantastic goal. He just kicked it off the ground and it was just unbelievable. Now, out of our young players, him and Jack Stevens, I think, are very good goal kickers, and they're both very fast. You know, I'm just really impressed with him, and I hope to see more of Armitage in the seniors this year.
And how have you found Joey and Dell to date with their performances?
They have performed unbelievably. Nick Del Sano and Lee Montagna are fantastic midfielders. Again, they're both very fast and they can both score goals, you know, on the run, in front, you know, they kick accurately most of the times. And I remember Nick Del Santo, the last couple of games, I remember he scores goals really from far out. Like he can kick from a mile away. It's just really impressive.
And how much are we going to win by on Sunday?
Look, it's just hard to predict. You know, it's so hard predicting who's going to win, sometimes who's not going to win, because the Saints win when people don't expect it. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, the Saints are not going to win.
So a lot of people have chosen Essendon this week, including St Kilda supporters, for the first time in years. Do you reckon the Saints are going to win? And if so, by how much?
Look, I believe we can do it. I have all faith in the boys. When they play Saints footy, they're unbeatable, and we can do it this week. And I think, look, at least 20, 30 points.
And what is Saints footy to you, Emily?
Saints footy to me is teamwork, communication, obviously yelling each other's names, you know, also not hogging the ball. I also believe tackling. When the opposition have the ball, tackle them. Don't let them get free. Man up. Always get in front of your players. Go in the direction where the ball is going and go towards the ball. Don't wait for it. You know, when you get the ball, hold on to it. Don't always rush it, especially when it's, you know, in the dying minutes or seconds of the game and it's a draw. Like what happened in last week's game. When a Saints player got the ball, they did not know what to do with it. And I think a lot of the other sides are picking up on that, and they're learning what, you know, how they're playing the game, which isn't very good. And I just think that, you know, we need to be more confident, get free, just have a shot at goal. If you are inside 50, there's no one to kick to, go for goal, because the chances are they're going to get a goal. Or even if it's a behind, you know, it's better than nothing. And if it's, you know, as long as the ball's inside our 50, that's what we want. Because if the opposition kick the ball from our goals, one of our players, like Ben McAvoy, you know, being so tall and so good at marking, can mark the ball and just get it back and kick a goal.
So they need more belief in themselves. Is that what you're saying, Emily?
I think so. And I think the accuracy of goal kicking, that's really cost us games this year and last year. Like, there are goals even right in front of, you know, like there have been opportunities when one of our players has been right in front of goal and has missed an easy shot, including Nick Rewalt, including Stevie Milne, who have been playing footy for how many years, and they're in the forward line, and, you know, they should be able to kick accurately. I mean, look, you can't get a goal every time, but, you know, there have been so many times when our top players have been missing easy shots, and it's just costing us the game. So I think accuracy of goal kicking, manning up, fighting for the ball, getting in front of your player, and just not giving up. That's what Saints footy is about.
And do you think we're still haunted by the past two grand final losses?
Absolutely. I think that really scares the boys and it scares the supporters, because, look, to be honest, if we make the grand final this year, I'll be happy, but I will be so scared. It's like, we can't lose it. You know, twice in a row they've had the opportunity. And you think after when we lost to Geelong, which, you know, we should have killed Collingwood. We should have, and I guess because of the rematch, unfortunately we had no choice. And our boys, they were just exhausted. You know, they had given all, you know, they had when we first played Collingwood, and it ended in a draw. And in the rematch, they just were not fit. And Collingwood, I think, they I think clearly were a better side because of the training camp they went on. That really helped, and they had to run up these massive steep hills, and maybe a hard training program maybe could help our boys. But I just think that, in answer to your question, yes, the grand final does haunt us, especially being thrashed by Collingwood last year and how pathetic the Saints played. Really, it haunts everyone, and no one wants to go through that pain again. So I just really hope that we can just get the confidence and just prove everyone wrong, that the Saints hope for the flag, it's just not over.
Okay, and do you have a special message for Nick Revolt for his 200th game?
Nick, congratulations on reaching your 200th game. I do apologise that I'm not able to be there due to some urgent commitments and some vacations I have to go on, but I wish you all the best. You're a fantastic player, you're a great person, I idolise you, and I believe you are a fantastic captain. Don't ever put yourself down. Believe in yourself, believe in the boys, and you can do it. Oh, and of course, go Sainers! Woo! Oh my God.